Welcome back. I'm here with our pal Bryant here at Double Diamond in Lions Head. And Bryant, we were talking about the variable conditions we've been seeing on the mountain the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and we get a little bit of snow here and there, and then we get some of the clouds, we get the sunshine, and I'm always trying to pull out a good ski that's going to be good for the conditions out there, and that's why I brought out the Rustler 10 from Blizzard this year. Really fun ski, comes in at 102 underway, so we're kind of liking that 100, 102, 105 waist width to be very versatile, to do a lot of good things all over the mountain, whether it's bumps, tight trees, or just cruising in the back bowls. And one of the reasons we really like this ski is that it has a little bit more forgiving tip and tail, so the metal only goes up so far in the ski to right here, and then same kind of down on the tail. So the tip and tail of the ski are much easier to get on edge. It doesn't punish you for being, for not being on edge, but starting the turn initiation, it's much easier.
Yeah, so you do have that softness for when you are in the back, but if you want to carve, you still have that stiffness in the middle of the ski.
And the stiffness obviously helps take some of the vibrations on the firmer, harder snow, and that makes it for a little bit smoother ride. And we're always looking for a good torsionally stiff ski that can handle some of the firmer conditions. And this one does a little bit of both, which we like. So a great choice. Still have this one in demo if people are looking to try it, and get out there. Also, this is layer season, so I always like showing people the real differences. I'm wearing a mid-piece from Rosinal, mid-layer, but I also like this Smart Wool piece. It uses Primaloft insulation, so typically more insulation in the core of the garment and more of that tech fleece on the arm, so a little bit more breathable material. But usually having something like this wearing when the conditions we are, that we're dealing with, you're obviously going to want to be in a shell as well, so it helps move that moisture through. If you're creating a lot of sweat, you want to have a shell that the moisture can pass through the jacket, but it's still waterproof. So pulled out one of these from Bogner. I really like this jacket. Full shell, fully seam-sealed zipper. Has the two pockets on the front, and when you put this thing on, just like most any Bogner jackets, the feel on these is amazing. They go a lot of lengths, to laser cut the cuffs, a lot of adjustments, all the bells and whistles you're looking for in a really nice shell, and I love the red color as well.
Yeah, and we have really been getting some warm conditions in the afternoon, so you definitely want something that will breathe.
And, I pretty much wear this every day that I'm skiing. I love this from Mons Royale. This is a super light merino mixture, and this really helps regulate body temperature. A guy like me who's always sweating, I need something that can help regulate. So I really start with this as a nice light base layer, and it helps with body temperature, so you're not getting that freezing cold feeling or the too hot feeling. You're kind of right in the middle, and that merino really helps regulate that.
And it'll still wick that moisture out as well.
Moisture, and when you kind of pair all these things together with a base layer, a mid layer like this, it really makes your day on the hill much better. You're not going kind of through the waves of being cold and too hot. So a lot of different options there.
Yeah, because it's a little chilly still in the morning, but those afternoons, that sun has been pretty intense.
The other thing I want to pull out, too, is a lot of people forget that we carry a touring binding from Marker. It's the Kingpin 10, and just want to pull it out. A lot of people this time of year want to get out on the hill, explore the backcountry a little bit more, and we do have a couple different offerings. Obviously, we carry this and a few other bindings, but just going to want to show, I do have one of these in demo, mounted on a powder ski. So if you're, always looking to try, don't have any of the boots to rent, but I do have this binding in, it does allow you to hike and climb and tour a little bit easier than a regular alpine binding would.
Yeah, I've never hiked before. It's just I'm more of a downhill guy.
Yeah.
I like gravity to help me out.
Yeah, absolutely. And this binding is great because it still has the skiability of an alpine binding, but definitely much lighter in weight. Have a couple different degrees. Have a 0 degree and then 7 degree climb feature on this binding as well. It's in a little bit hike setting right now, but if you're looking to try something different, you want to get out there and explore the backcountry, I really like the Kingpin. Lets you go explore the mountain a little bit and saves you on the weight. Thing's about 650 grams.
All right.
Yeah.
All your skiing needs here at Double Diamond here in Lions Head. Stick around. Rick is going to have your weather after this break.